getting rid of this many books, it really, really hurts. Hey everyone, welcome back to Andrew's Wizard of the Reads. Today, guys, we are doing a massive unhaul. So I am moving, and the office space that I'm currently going to be recording in is a little bit smaller than the space I currently have now. And so I did my best to downsize my collection by one full shelf. And it was really difficult. But before we get into that, please do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to the channel, as it does help the channel grow. And you can check the description box down below for links to all my social media, including information about my Patreon, links to the Discord, book club. All of that is there for you to explore. Now, the reason that these got selected is either A, I have them on a different format via audio or ebook, or B, I've already read them. C, they're available through my library, or I could easily get these books again if I do end up having more space than I think I am. So, with all of that out of the way, we're going to jump right on in. And, yeah, so this is all scattered in here, so I may just jump back through series and stuff like that. We've got The Trials of Ilderwood by S.C. Sylvan. This one, I believe I can get via Kindle, so Kindle Unlimited, my Kindle Unlimited subscription, so we've got that one there. Then we've got Dragon in Winter by Jonathan Mayberry. And I've heard very mixed things on this series. I really liked the first book, but it fell kind of flat on book 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one via audio, because I believe I've got book 2 on audio, so we're getting rid of that one. Then Bird Box by Josh Malerman, available through my library. Song for Our Bone by Guy Gavriel Kay. I have this on audio. They're all on the floor. So, like I said, this is a very nasty, dirty video. The Fourth Monkey and the Fifth to Die. These are Four Monkey Killers by J.D. Barker. I've already read these, and I really enjoyed them too. R.S. Belcher. I just hauled this. It's a 5-book series, and I've got the first book on audio. I initially bought this to make me read or make me listen to the audio, and I just don't need this on my shelf or in my collection. I don't really want to move it. We've got The Baker's Boys by J.V. Jones. I've kept 2 J.V. Jones books on my shelves. I've got The Barbed Coil and A Cavern of Black Ice on hardcover, and then I can always get these again if I need to. So we've got Master of Fools, and we've got The Baker's Boys, and then the third book's in here somewhere. Next, I've got these on ebook as well, and I believe on audio. Yeah, these are multi-formatted. This is C.S. Friedman, and this is Black Sun Rising. When True Night Falls, I've never actually looked at the title of this one, and Black Sun Rising, I know I have this on audio. So, again, multi-formatted. And then I like Ray Porter so much that these are my mass market paperbacks. I'm only getting rid of my mass market paperbacks for this series. This is David Farland, and this is actually a misprint. I don't know if you can kind of see it. But where they've stamped in the letters and versus where they're printed is all off. But this is Rune Lords, and I don't remember which Rune Lords this is. And I've also got Deathstalker. I've got this on audio, which is really good, and I've already read this one. Leaning over. Again, we've got more C.S. Friedman here with Crown of Shadows. I believe this is book number 2 in that series. We've got The Last Stormlord by Glenda Lark. I have this on ebook. And then, let's get the big ones out of the way. Okay, so we have got my Juniper Dust Jacket editions of A Song of Ice and Fire. I'm just not a really big A Song of Ice and Fire guy. I liked this series, but again, I don't think it's ever going to be finished. And frankly, these are big, heavy books. They take up a lot of space. And for something that's just kind of like a shelf trophy, I could use that space for something I enjoy more. So that's why that's there. We've got, again, more David Farland, Rune Lords. We've got J.V. Jones here, the Cavern series, which I haven't started yet. And again, I can get these again if I change my mind. More Juniper. This is Fire and Blood. And then now they're all the way over here, so we might start getting into some cuts. But we've got Curse of the Mist Race by Janie Wirtz. And I like Janie Wirtz, but this series just wasn't for me. And this was already in my Unhaul pile, but now it's part of this Unhaul. A.C. Cobble, Warhite. This is Betrayal, and this is Revenge. These are actually getting sent to a friend, so these are going. I like the series, but again, not enough to keep it on my shelf. I have these on audio. We have got The Lost War, and we've got The Bitter Crown. This is Justin Lee Anderson, so multi-formatted. The aforementioned and read Kagan the Damned, and again, more Warhite from Deception. Really like Kagan the Damned, that's really good. We've got more Deathstalker by Simon R. Green. These I'm probably going to pick up on audio and just do them that way. Very good audiobooks, very entertaining, just kind of spoofy. I like that one. We've got, again, more Deathstalker here. This is Deathstalker Honor. And then we've got an arc that I also have audio on. So this is The Dying Breed, Hunter's Book 1 by T.J. Lombardi. And I really need to check this out because it just sounds so interesting. So this is the God King Emmanuel saga. Check that out right there. We've got more J.V. Jones. That, again, is something I haven't read. We've got The Cunning Man by D.J. Butler, Aaron Michael Ritchie. There we go. I bought this based off of a YouTube comment recommendation, and I'll probably pick this up on like ebook or get the audio version if there's an audio available. We've got R.K. Ashbrook's books. I really enjoy The Stray Spirit. This is the Lute Song Book 1. I think I've actually done a book review for this one. Very good book. And then I picked up The Spirit Well, but I believe this is also available on Kindle Unlimited, so just save myself the space and do it digitally. More Trials of Ilderwood by S.C. Sylvan. This is the big, beefy, chunky one, and I've had this on my shelf for like a year and a half now. I just haven't gotten around to it. My Arc of Lightfall by Ed Crocker. I went ahead and purchased the audiobook, so again, multi-formatted. We have got The Umbral Storm by Alec Hudson. I have this on audio and ebook, and it's a big, thick ebook. It's a gorgeous book, but again, I have multiple formats of this. We've got David Farland, World of the Golden Queen. This is duology, and I don't know when I'm going to have time for this, so if I read more David Farland and I fall in love with it, I can always just search and get this back again. More J.V. Jones, A Bearded Man. Not a bearded man, A Man Betrayed. I don't know what's going on with my brain right now, but this is more of that series. We've got more Kagan the Damned, Jonathan Mayberry, Son of the Poison Rose, and we've got Conspiracy by A.C. Cobble. That's more Warhite. Next up, we've got White Fang by Jack London. Now, this one, I can easily get more copies of this. It's a classic. It's a classic I haven't read yet, but I can probably get this through my library. We got more Jonathan Mayberry, not because I dislike Mayberry, but because I just haven't read a whole lot of Mayberry and I want to make space. So we've got Fall of Night. And then we've got 3 arcs that I have ebooks for. I have purchased the ebooks of these. This is The Peace of Frysdale, The Song of the Forest. I say arcs, I should say review copies. And Rites of Passage by M.D. Presley. And then this one is by J.T. Chugg. And this is by Michael Richards. These sound very, very interesting. I suggest you check them out. If any of these ones that I'm getting rid of are review copies that I have purchased digital editions of, I will link them in the description box down below if you want to check them out. I highly recommend that you do so. So one more time, we have got Rites of Passage. This is an urban fantasy. We've got The Song of the Forest by J.T. Chugg. And Frysdale is a peculiar place for more reasons than one. And this is by Michael Richards. Highly recommend you check those out because we love indie here on the channel. We have got Moon Deeds and we've got Light Fighters by Palmer Pickering. Now, I love Palmer Pickering. These are 2 big, beefy books. I have read Moon Deeds. I never got around to Light Fighters, and I'm kind of waiting on book 3 to release before I read book 2, which I can just do digitally. So that's kind of the plan there. We got more T.J. Lombardi. We've got The Dying Breed Injustice. Look at these covers. I love these covers. This will be linked in the description box as well. And then we've got Lions of Alrasan, which I have the audiobook of, so again, I don't need a physical edition. More J.D. Barker, which I've already read. More Jonathan Mayberry, Dead of Night. I just bought these like a few months ago, and these are zombie novels, and I think that they'll be more entertaining on audio. So, Slings and Sparrows by Patricia Meredith. This is kind of like a cozy mystery from the 1990s that I just never really got around to, and it's one I've never really tried to prioritize. But I do love Patricia Meredith. She's an awesome writer. We've got Seekers, The Winds of Change by Troy Knowlton. This is a fun one. We've got Zeroed Out by Jacob Markov. I have read this one, and a lot of fun. It's a post-apocalyptic kind of cyberpunk style of story living inside of a dome. Really, really cool. And we're almost through. We've got more of those Glinda Larks, the Stormlords. Again, I have these on ebook. And finally, we have got Saga of the Forgotten Warrior by Larry Correia. And these are awesome. I've read about 3 of these. Yeah, I've read the first 3 of these. I haven't read Tower of Silence. And I think I've got that one on ebook, or I can get it on ebook very easily. And I just kind of need the space. And these haven't been my favorite reads from Larry Correia, but I have enjoyed them. So yeah, that is my one full shelf of books Unhaul. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and I hope you guys are doing well. Till next time, peace out, stay magical, bye. And as always, I want to give a huge thank you to my patrons. Thank you for supporting my passion and my hobby. It means the world to me.